Hello and welcome, this is rooflemonger, and a new patch is now live for Dragon Ball FighterZ. So this patch does offer a few new things. Most importantly, it does bring Gogeta to the game. Now, I'm sorry to say, if you're expecting a balance change patch, hey, not happening. We did not get a balance patch. I know we all want a balance patch, but hey, I guess they're sticking to their guns at this point. Only one balance patch for the year, so we gotta go with what we got. But other than that, let's just walk you through some of the stuff the patch has to offer, and then let's showcase Gogeta just a little bit. He isn't live this second, but you know, due to various means, we can get a little bit of a sneak peek at him. Now, while there is no official patch notes posted just yet by Bandai Namco, we can look at the PlayStation update history. So it states this: added data for Dragon Ball FighterZ, Pack 13 downloadable content, so that's Gogeta, just so you know. Must be purchased and downloaded separately, you don't get them for free, although I expect you already knew that. Added rankings for Party Battle, Arcade Mode, Combo Challenge, and Medals. And also added the ability to hide or display these during a match in the options menu. So hey, let's show you that real quick here. So if you go to the old ranking guy, you can see, you know, usual BP rankings, all that kind of stuff. But now, as you can see here, hey, we have Arcade Mode rankings, Snake Way, Gravity Chamber, Hyperbolic Time Chamber, that kind of stuff here. Combo Challenge, much the same. You can see here, completion times, number of complete challenges, all that kind of stuff. Medal rankings, so there's a lot more things to be gridded on. Now, I know that's not going to be for everybody, but hey, it's for somebody. And that somebody, if that's you, I'm sure you think that's pretty cool. Now, going back to the rest of the patch here, fixed issues with fighting mechanics. This doesn't state at all what this is actually about. I tested a couple things myself, and I don't know, I couldn't find anything. There's a couple bugs I'm aware of. I tried, they're still in the game. So I'm not sure what these are, but I'm sure whatever got fixed. So hey, hooray for that. Your update says updated here, replay data. Your replays get smoked every time you do this patch. That's just how it works. And improved game performance and stability. And I think it says that almost every time. But yeah, so nothing massive for the patch. But still, hey, you know, something's always more welcome than nothing, right? So that said, hey, let's have a quick look at Gogeta. So as of the time of this patch going live, Gogeta, hey, he's still locked. He's in the game, but he is not yet live on the servers. That will probably be later tomorrow. Now, one thing to note, and this is just a little bit of conspiracy theory, the way they put him on the menu, just a bit odd. As he's way over here, right? So then, hey, well, Dragon Ball Super Broly, well, he'd probably be this spot right here, right? But then you have a very convenient spot over here, and a very convenient spot over here. Just, you know, begging for a character to be put into it, right? So, nothing to really say about that, other than it certainly is auspicious that these spots are open, when Gogeta could just easily, you know, been slapped down here, and Broly could have been put over here, and then easy peasy, right? But it's something to think about. So anyways, let's go check what we got for Gogeta. So first off here we are just looking at Gogeta's move list. So once again, Gogeta is not yet live, but you can use the arcade mode trick to give him a little bit of a shot, because you can fight him now as an enemy in arcade mode. So all you gotta do, pick Ginyu and any other two characters, just keep resetting till you find him in arcade mode, and then Ginyu swap, and then hey, now you can play as Gogeta, or conversely, just have the Switch and have him unlocked right away. I don't have the Switch version of Dragon Ball FighterZ, so this is the method I gotta use. So now to show off the specials here, here's Soul Strike. This is the Rekka move. So this is the move by itself with no follow-ups. And if you do the EX enhanced version right away though, it will do all the follow-ups automatically. You don't have to hit any extra buttons. So another thing to note here is the final hit is an overhead as far as I can tell. Also, once you get it, you are airborne if you go into your super cancel. So you'll always get the aerial level 1 first instead of the grounded level 1, just FYI. Now once again, here's the X version. It does cause a wall bounce, and it'll always do all of its hits if you do the enhanced version. Also, the entire series is all air okay, so you can do it in combos or anything you want to do it with. Now, next up is the Rising Vortex, and yes, that's the uppercut style move. So this is the light version you're seeing right now. So the light version is an anti-air move, and it's invincible against air attacks, but not against grounded attacks. This is the medium. The medium is invincible to everything as far as I can tell. Also, the medium always will cause an aerial wall bounce that you can follow up afterwards as well, meaning it's going to be very, very important for combos. Now, this is the EX enhanced version of the same move here, and yeah, you're seeing this right, it switches sides, so it'll always switch sides, and it will always cause a wall bounce, just so you know. So, many times when you want to use an invincible move, hey, you're stuck in the corner, right? So, not only does this, this is your get off move, it will also then basically reversal of fortune your enemy. Now, they are cornered, and you will go crazy on them with that in mind. Now, next up to talk about is this basic Ki Blast, because hey, they're beams. And just so you know, these are true beams, no homing dashing, no nothing like that. You are going to get smacked if you try to homing dash through this. So on the ground, regular stand S is a Kamehameha, down in S is going to have you jump up and do a Gallic Gun, and if you're in the air, S does a Kamehameha, and down S does a Gallic Gun. So another thing is they combo into each other if you manage to hit one. So if you hit a Gallic Gun or a Kamehameha, you can then immediately combo into the other one on block or on hit, just so you know, and go forward. Now, just so you know, on block, it lets you do it, and you are definitely going to get beat up if you go for it, because you're just going to whiff, right? So keep it in mind, but yeah, a very powerful basic Ki Blast to say the least, because once again, it is a true beam. It is not able to be homing dash or any move that would go through weak projectiles. Not going to happen. This is a true beam, so very powerful, and once again, because he has the options, he can go, laterally or down or whatever. He has a lot of screen control with these beams. Also, while we're on the S button, hey, this is what his reflect looks like. He actually is too cool for school, and just you bounce off him. Now back on the subject of beam, so quarter circle forward and S, the multiplex after image beam. So as you can see here, we have 3 different Gogetas, and you can choose where you are. So you can shoot across with a Kamehameha, you can shoot with a Kamehameha straight across in the air as well, or shoot down with a Gallic Gun. And if it connects, you'll always do the dive kick follow-up even on block, just so you know. And you can also fake the move. So between this and his basic Ki Blast beam, yeah, Gogeta is just a beam monster. So quarter circle back S is the Punisher Drive. Now, because it's arcade mode and the computer won't stand still, it's hard to determine if it's a command grab or just a true blue unblockable, but regardless, the results are the same. You hit the enemy, they get smacked, you're on the other side, they're standing, and you're advantage right in front of their face. So this move is kind of a big deal. The fact that you have the advantage after you get your hit, so if you just want to do something like hit stand light, right, they got to submit to it. Either that or they got to reflect, and of course if they reflect, then you can Dragon Rush, all that kind of fun stuff. Very cool and good move. And just to go over the supers quickly here, so this is the God Punisher level 1 super. This is a grounded only super, and we end here, and if you want to spend an additional bar, then you can go and get a Stardust Breaker follow-up, as you'll see in a second here. So now we choose to spend the extra bar, and bingo! We get our follow-up and we get extra damage. Gogeta is also a master of the Big Bang Kamehameha, and I gotta say, it looks pretty sick for a beam super. So this is ground and air okay, just so you know. So you're able to use it in both situations, so very, very handy. The Stardust Fall level 1 super, in contention for the coolest looking super in the game, despite being a level 1, this one is air only, cannot do it on the ground, just so you know. And just in case you haven't seen it yet, here is the level 3, so it has a good range, just so you know, and it'll give you a big old wallop and then just go and get you, right? And if you want to spend the additional 2 bars, hey, nice little cinematic follow-up, and you get extra damage just like, say, Teen Gohan. Very cool looking move, by the way. This looks fantastic. This looks like $1,000,000. So to quickly go over some of his normals here, this is Stand Light. This is actually a double hitting move. Very interesting, because no one else really has it like that, right? Down light here, this is a slide. I thought this was a command normal. This is a slide. So once again, also very interesting, although a bit slow. You're not going to catch many people with it, in your traditional high-low mix-ups, right? Because it is a low-hitting move, but it is very slow. Moving on to the mediums. Down medium here, kind of a cannon spike, cannon drill, just like Cammy and Street Fighter. Decent range, so pretty good down medium. Stand medium reaches very high, pretty basic. This is stand heavy, just so you know. Some people thought this was a command grab, so yeah, it's a hit grab. Down H right here leaves you airborne. So if you miss or it gets blocked, you are airborne. Just so you know, you do have air control near the end of it, so you can actually air dash after you miss or have the move get blocked. So it could lead to interesting pressure setups. Going on to jumping normals. So his jump light, it's kind of whatever. It's certainly no Piccolo, certainly no adult Gohan, right? It just kind of exists. So combo fodder, probably nothing else. Now jump medium kick. This is where the fun starts. So 3-hitting move. It looks like an amazing instant air dash move. Man, this is going to be the start of a lot of pressure. Jump H is a move that knocks the enemy across, like say Cell or Cooler down H in the air. His actual down H is the dive kick, which also spikes enemies down in combo. So you'll have a sliding knockdown, and you can always knock people across the screen. So his combo potential, hey, it's going to be fine. So yeah, that's everything I have for you right now. Gogeta will be live proper sometime tomorrow, not today, as I'm making this video anyways. But I gotta say, on first blush, without a proper training mode, just, trying him out in arcade mode against the computer, I do gotta say, he seems just easy and strong. I feel like most anyone could pick up Gogeta and do well with him pretty much off the bat. He's certainly not complex like Janemba was, and I don't mean that in a bad way, right? But Janemba, it took a little bit for people to understand what made Janemba go, right? Very famously, very early on, everyone's like, oh, Janemba's really bad, right? And then, hey, with some tech and some time, we figured out, hey, Janemba's pretty decent, right? But Gogeta just seems good off the get-go. So if you're looking for someone who's easy and strong, hey, Gogeta is gonna be your boy. So anyways, that's it for now. That's it for this patch and this little preview. There will be more patches in the future because, hey, we still have Dragon Ball Super Broly to add, and that's the one I'm really looking forward to. But that is it for now. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.